This video was brought to you by stntrading.eu. They enhance your trading experience by offering extremely fast automated trading services for both TF2 and CSGO. Check them out in the description below. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. For this trading tips episode, I want to go over a lot of the slang that traders use and what they mean, because I know the feeling when you're trying to get into trading and you literally have no idea what the other person is saying because they're speaking in a bunch of trader terms that you just don't know yet. So I'm going to be trying to cover as many of the trader terms in this video as possible. If I missed any that you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments section so I can add them into the next video. Or if I ever make another video like this, then I'll add it into that one or just respond to you in the comments. Also, if you want to vote for what the next trading tips video will be, then please reply to my comment, which will be below the video, as well with one of the two options. Or you can click on the Twitter poll link and vote there and leave the other suggestions if you would like to. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to be starting off super basic, but it's something that's kind of important for those of you who are just starting. So people who are saying buying or B or WTB in the chat is this person wants to actually buy a specific item. So they want to give you metal or items or hats or something for a specific item, and most of the time they might not want to get a different item, they're only looking for one, so only really offer them if you have it. Selling /S/WTS is a person advertising that they would like to sell a specific item or like a group of items. For example, say if somebody's trying to sell like a page of their backpack, they would normally say selling page blah 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 of my backpack, BP before trade or whatever, and that is normally what happens. And these people aren't really into buying things if they're trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff, so I wouldn't recommend trading them and offering them things to buy. Next up we have BO/BUYOUT, and this is the price that this seller wants to get for the item, or the price that they're setting for it. Normally if this price is offered, then most likely the offer will be taken and the traders will all be happy. CO is also means current offer, and that's normally like the current best offer or the current offers in general, so like all of them are featured in there to kind of give other traders that are thinking of offering on a hat an idea as to what else they've been given and to kind of weigh their offer against other people's offers and see if they actually stand a chance. A lot of the time though, the current offers might be actually higher than the buyout, but the items not be as nice. Dirty means an item is not craftable, so that one's really simple. Okay, so now we are going to be starting to mix in a few more tiny complicated ones, so it's just going to help you out and it's easy to understand once you figured it out. The next one is lowball. Now this isn't really complicated. It's basically if somebody offers you a much lower price than the asking price that the person has listed. This is really not cool, and if you do lowball, most likely you'll be blocked, removed, and people won't really want to trade with you because you're not offering nearly as much as the price of the item is. And the opposite to that is highball, and this isn't when somebody offers too high for an item. This is when the owner of an item sets their buyout price for much higher than it is worth, and that just means that nobody's ever going to want to get it off them. They won't have a good time selling the item because nobody wants to pay that much for it, and yeah, you know, it's a bad time all around. The next term that a lot of people don't really understand but is really important if you're in unusual trading is duped, and there will be another video on this channel soon kind of explaining more in depth about what dupes are, how to find them and what it means. But for this video, it basically means if an item was in a backpack that had to be duplicated because the user got scammed, that means that there are more than one item with like the exact same ID in the game. So, you know, it's going to be a duplicate of exactly the same item, the exact same number ID as well, and both of the owners will show up in the history of the item if you check it on backpack.tf. So normally that depreciates the value if the hat is a high tier. If it's a low tier, then it really doesn't matter. Next up we have SPYCRABBING. Now this is basically a form of gambling where two spies taunt with their PDA or their disguise kit out and they taunt until one spy does like the little crab motion 3 times. Normally it's first to 3 loses, and it's really easy to run away from them if you lose. So really, it's not worth the time to do. I'd stay away from them unless you're with somebody you really trust, and normally it's first to 3 loses. Make sure you are dead set on the rules before you start, and you have proof that what the person said and what the rule set was have been agreed and stuff like that. So if they do run away and you do it, you can get them trade banned, or at least marked or something. This next phrase is sweets, and basically what sweets are they are little added items that are added into the trade to make the trade more appealing for one side. Say if one person has an item that somebody really wants, and somebody has an item worth slightly less, but it's still kind of good but slightly less, they will add more items into the trade to make it look nicer, and to make the person with the item they want more likely to take the trade because there's more items there's more value to it. And, it's just a little nice added extra into it. And it's literally there just to try and make people take the trade and to make the offer look better. So the second to last one is called pure. Now this basically means just paying in metal and keys only. Buds used to be a pure currency, but they're not really anymore since they've fallen so much. And there was like this whole big thing about it a few years ago. And, they just don't count anymore. And finally, we have promos. And these are items that are added into the game through like a promotion for another game. For example, like the Black Rose being a promotional item for Alliance of Valiant Arms. And, you had to play Alliance of Valiant Arms to get the Black Rose and stuff like that. Now, other people call promos stuff like the Hat of Undeniable Worth and Respect, the Max's Severed Head, and, the Bill's Hat, the Buds and stuff like that. And yes, they are all promotional items, but these aren't the only promos, and this is mostly what high tier traders are talking about when they say promos. So don't go offering a random promo item from a random game if somebody wants to sell an unusual. So anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys actually learned something from this video. I don't know if I've put all of the little phrases and slang in there that you will need to know, but these are the very basics, and this is basically mostly what I know and what I use the most. So you should be good to go knowing only this stuff, but if you do have any other questions about any other slang that traders use, please let me know in the comments and I'll try and answer you. Make sure you go into the comments as well and vote on what the next trading tips video should be, or go on the Twitter poll that might be in the description by the time this video goes up. I don't know. I'm lazy and I'll probably forget. So if it is there, please go and vote on it and, leave some other suggestions for future videos. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. Goodbye.